Hi friends, it's another time for mathematics Olympiad class, and our question says which is bigger between 2 raised to power 120 and 3 raised to power 90. We are going to firstly simplify the powers. So we'll simplify 120 to 4 times 30, and we'll simplify 90 to 3 times 30. So we have 2 raised to power 4 times 30 and 3 raised to power 3 times 30. Now 2 raised to power 4 is the same thing as 16, and 3 raised to power 3 is 27. So it means we have 16 raised to power 30 and 27 raised to power 30. Now since 16 is less than 27, which means 27 raised to power 30 is greater or bigger than 16 raised to power 30. Question number 2 says 72 raised to power x times 48 raised to power y equals 6 raised to power xy. We have to find the value of x and y. So the dot here means multiplication. Now the first thing we are going to do here is to simplify the 72 to 8 times 9, then 48 to 16 times 3, and the 6 to 2 times 3. So we have 72, 8 times 9, the 8 will be further simplified to 2 raised to power 3, and the 9 to 3 raised to power 2, all into bracket raised to power x, then multiply by 16 times 3 raised to power y equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy using the law of exponents. Now, since we have done that, we cannot simplify 16 to 2 raised to power 4. So that we now have 2 raised to power 3 times 3 raised to power 2 into bracket raised to power x multiplied by 2 raised to power 4 times 3 or into bracket all raised to power y equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy. Then if we open the bracket or expand, we have 2 raised to power 3x times 3 raised to power 2x times 2 raised to power 4y times 2 raised to power y equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy. So now we have 2 raised to power 3x times 3 raised to power 2x times 2 raised to power 4y times 2 raised to power y equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy. If you collect the like times, those ones that are having the same base, 2 raised to power 3x multiplied by 2 raised to power 4y, then times 3 raised to power 2x multiplied by 3 raised to power y, then equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy. So what we have now is, if we use the law of exponents, which says a raised to power x times a raised to power y equals a raised to power x plus y, then since we have the same base 2, we can just say 2 raised to power 3x plus 4y times 3 raised to power 2x plus y equals 2 raised to power xy times 3 raised to power xy. So then we have, since we have the same base now, we can equate the powers. We have base 2 and base 3 at the left side of equal sign. We have base 2 and 3 at the right side of equal sign. So we can equate the powers. So we have 3x plus 4y equals xy, then 2x plus y equals xy as well. So we have equation 1 and equation 2. So what we have now is the first equation. If we have 3x plus 4y equals xy and 2x plus y equals xy, since both equations equals xy, we can just equate the two of them. So we have 3x plus 4y equals 2x plus y. Now, if we can just collect the like times here. We have 4y minus y. When we take plus y to the other side, then equals 2x minus 3 plus 3x to the other side. So we have 3y equals minus x. So if you multiply both sides by minus 1, then we have x equals minus 3y. So from 2x plus y, using equation 2, from equation 2, 2x plus y equals xy. If we plug in the value of x now, which is minus 3y, we are going to have 2 times minus 3y plus y equals minus 3y times y. Now if we multiply 2 times minus 3y, we get minus 6y plus y equals minus 3y squared. Minus 3y times y minus 3y squared. So minus 6y plus y will give us minus 5y equals minus 3y squared. So what we have now is, if we take minus 3y squared to the other side, we have minus 5y plus 3y squared equals 0. Then if we rearrange to make the positive to be in front, so we have 3y squared minus 5y equals 0. So we have 3y squared minus 5y equals 0. So if you factor out y, we have y from 3y squared and 3y minus 5 then equals 0. Then when y is equal to 0, 3y minus 5 also equals 0. Then if you now equate 3y minus 5 equals 0, we add 5 to both sides, we get 3y equals 5. So dividing both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 3, we have 3y over 3 equals 5 over 3, then y equals 5 over 3. So if we plug in x as minus 3y, then we plug in y as 5 over 3 in x equals minus 3y, we have x equals minus 3y times 5 over 3, s equals minus 5. So the values of x is minus 5, while the values of y is 5 over 3. So our next exercise will be simplify x raised to power x raised to power 110 equals 10 raised to power 10 raised to power 10. Till next class, don't forget to click the notification subscription and like button and share the videos with your friend. Thank you.